Hello guys, welcome to Ink 33. This channel contains spoilers of that time I got reincarnated as a slime. If you have not watched the previous chapter Final Decisive Battle Part 1, the link is down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Now let's begin the story. Final Decisive Battle Part 2. Guy was the one who moved first. He casually moved to slash Velda like a frame by frame from a stop motion animation. Ramrada and Kondu moved to stop it, but Veldora and Diablo also reacted. Veldora-sama, I can deal with them alone if it's these people, though. What are you saying? No need to hold back. Let me help you too. As if he was getting impatient, Veldora insisted to Diablo, who coldly smiled. For Veldora, his true intention was that he didn't want to be near his sister, Belgrind, whose complexion changed since she saw Rudra. Therefore, he had to have an opponent by all means. Then Veldora-sama. That guy in military uniform was the man who bombarded me with bullets. I shall pay him back and be his opponent here. I see. In that case, I shall be the opponent of the other one. After the brief exchange of words, Veldora and Diablo moved simultaneously. Damrada and Diablo exchanged blows. With a saber in his right hand and handgun in his left, Kondu attacked Veldora. The shock waves generated by their intense clashes shook the heaven. And then, the two pairs ascertained each other's prey and left the place. Looking at them with a sideways glance, Belgrand started to ponder. Both Damrada and Kondu had served as Emperor's Rudra trusted retainers for a long time. Therefore, Belgrand also knew the two of them very well, even their characters and abilities. They had unprecedented power with a human body and not the type of people who will be arrogant and careless. They were certainly a threat as the two of them had obtained power far transcending Awakened Demon Lord. However, Veldora, I won't have any mercy on you if you let your guard down, you know. So Belgrand called out to Veldora before changing her line of sight to Rudra. Although they certainly were powerful, their power hadn't reached the level of a true dragon yet. She believed that she didn't need to worry if Veldora fought one of them. However, if he fights horribly, I will punish him. So Belgrand moved while thinking about things that will make Veldora shudder. At the moment when Guy tried to swing his sword down towards Velda, a sword of light came interrupting from the side and stopped the sword. It was the deed of the man who stood in front of Velda, Rudra. As they were, both of them shifted their position to cross their swords and swung it fluently. Both of them didn't carry a shield as they were in a stance of complete attack. For them, their swords were their weapon and shield. Hehehe. Interesting. It seems your skills aren't getting duller, Guy. Skip your blabbering. A fake like you won't blunder me. The two of them shouted and struck each other with full power blow. That blow had power enough to deliver a deadly blow. However, both of them skillfully parried it off and were unable to deal any injury on their opponent. Astonishingly, the fake Rudra had become an embodiment of perfect strength. The proof was that the fake Rudra had completed control of the temporary body, which condensed from a tremendous amount of energy. It was an unbelievable thing for Belgrand, but the fake Rudra's strength rivaled Guy. Guy, I will assist you. Idiot, don't come here. It happened in an instant. At the moment Belgrand tried to slash the fake Rudra with her god's saber claw to assist Guy with her claws which turned into swords, she felt a terrible pain in her arm. Impossible. I felt pain even though this body has pain nullification. Astonished, Belgrand leaped back. My skill has gotten duller. I intended to chop off your neck though. No, I guess you have become stronger, right, Belgrand? For the first time, Belgrand stared at the fake Rudra. The young man ought to be an imitation of Rudra in his youth. Even Belgrand's eye couldn't distinguish the fake in front of her with the real one, as it had completely reproduced his strength down to his roughness. Impossible. I care for you till the end, Rudra. You are a fake. Don't make me laugh, Belgrand. I'm the one who decides that. I'm a fake because I have no soul. I'm a fake because I got revived. I'm a fake because I am being controlled. All wrong. I become a fake when I admit I am a fake and my will dies. I am alive, you know. I am thinking, choosing and moving on. I am me and nobody else. You know that, right, Belgrand? Okay, I will admit that it's true I have died once. Therefore, I will start over from the beginning. I'll beat you guys once so you guys will acknowledge my greatness. Then I will make you guys my companion. I'm the man who will eventually conquer the war. That is my promise with Sailor Lord Dragon, Velda, who is also my master after all. He laughed off to Belgrand's shout, and then Rudra erased his sword of light, the materialization of his aura, and smiled fearlessly. It will be rude for me to fight with such a toy, right? I will show you what I am made of. Saying so, he held up both of his hands and muttered, Divine Sword Summon. At that moment, the time-space between Rudra's hand cracked and a radiant sword manifested. Looking at that, Guy's red eyes kindled with joy and his smile deepened. In shock and confusion, Belgrand took a step back. Then, while showing a smile to Guy, Rudra held up his sword and said, Let's settle our fight for sure today, Guy. That's just what I wanted, Rudra. What is Divine Sword Summon? It's a ritual to bring out the sword he used against his opponent only when he got serious. For him to be able to summon the sword which chooses his owner, Divine Sword Star, regardless whether the man in front of his eye is fake or a real one. He probably has a similar will to Rudra, who was Guy's friend. Even after dying, you are still going to stand before me and get in my path. You probably won't let me quit when I'm ahead. You truly are a guy who hated losing. Guy was happy and couldn't hide the smile sprouting on his mouth. Guy already didn't care about Velda and other things and immersed himself in his fight with Rudra. And Belgrand too. She decided to watch over the two of them. The rule agreed upon between Guy and Rudra from a very long time ago didn't permit Belgrand and Belgard to interfere in their fight. While Belgrand was watching, the fight grew fiercer. Belgard also felt a similar shock like Belgrand. However, she was Guy's partner, so it could be said that shock she felt was smaller than Belgrand. More importantly, thanks to the bonds with guys, she felt easier. She never got agitated when she saw Rudra. Velda was treating Milim's injury indifferently without showing astonishment on her face. She looked at Chloe, who before she noticed was confronting Velda and styling with her swordplay. Milim's injury was not as bad as she expected, so Velda was relieved that Milim will recover soon at this rate. Sorry, I'm okay now. As Velda expected, Milim recovered it immediately. Moreover, even though she was completely unable to complete with Velda just a while ago, Milim tried to rush towards Velda without learning any lesson from before. Milim, is there any chance of winning? Huh? There's none. But well, I might hit on some kind of idea while fighting, right? It's not good, so Velda thought. Just as she expected, Milim was being toyed by Velda. Grrr, you're bastard. While Velda was watching, it seemed Milim was refining her fighting spirit steadily, even while she was cursing, but her energy didn't increase greatly as Velda imagined. Although it was larger than an awakened demon lord, it was only 10% compared to a true dragon. That's odd, compared with the enormous energy she had when she fought Guy. I think Milim's current strength is too small though. Guy and Rudra were fighting equally. If Velda got in the way, she would obviously incur Guy's wrath, so she could not do anything but to leave them be. It seemed her younger brother Velda had become very impudent and stubborn before she noticed, but she decided that it would be alright to ignore him. Moreover, because Guy and Rudra began immersing themselves in their fight, Velda could afford to pay attention to Velda and others. Even while watching the two fight, Velda is preparing in case of an unforeseen situation. Looking at that, Velda thought that it would be better to leave it to Velda in case anything happened. The problem was Velda. As one will expect of Chloe, she was cautious and devoted herself to a wait and see approach, carefully and calmly. She seemed to be measuring Velda's strength. On the other hand, Milim was reckless as she kept repeating her suicidal attack. Velda was helping Milim with defense by putting up her shield to prevent the attacks towards Milim, but she would still accumulate some damage. Although Milim didn't look like she was holding back, she appeared weaker compared to when she fought Guy a long time ago. Velda doubted it. Milim, you fool! You better get serious! When Velda tried to say her doubt, Guy shouted as if he lost his temper. On the other hand, Milim rebutted, seemingly unamused. I'm going full power. I didn't hold back, you know. Idiot, you were stronger a long time ago, you know. You aren't using Wardful Lord Shatanil, right? Having been pointed out by Guy, Milim's sight went all over the place for an instant as if it to express I forgot. However, if she were to elude the question, it would hurt her dignity. But I might not be able to control myself with it. Last time you and Ramirez, this. Just do it. Even I have my hands full with this guy as my opponent, you know. Just hurry up and send that damn bastard flying. Guy urged Milim with partly desperate tone. In fact, both Guy and Rudra's strengths were nearly equal and Guy didn't have the leeway to talk with Milim. He could only tell Milim that much and turned towards Rudra. Sorry to keep you waiting. What? It's fine. It will be boring unless we fight seriously after all. Guy stated his thanks to Rudra, who was holding back while Guy was advising Milim. Rudra magnanimously nodded. Then, they both struck their swords at the same time and scattered intense sparks. Velda sighed after she watched the two in amazement and felt her doubt was cleared. It wasn't that Milim hadn't gotten serious, she just didn't use her ultimate skill. However, Milim's words were also correct. A magic essence breeder reactor that was so strong that Milim couldn't master it. That was Warful Lord Sataniel, true identity. The ultimate power was increase her magic essence strictly by using her intense anger and magic essence as fuel. The magic essence used as fuel were used and restored to become even more power. It was literally multiplied. As long as this was activated, Milim's energy would increase immediately. It wouldn't decrease even if she kept using it. It was certainly the ultimate ability. The one who controls infinite power, that is the demon lord named Milim. Her title as the child of Velda was not just for show. However, Milim had never activated Warful Lord Sataniel at all. It was only after Guy had succeeded in reproducing the ability when they fought long ago that Milim realized it. Although Guy had succeeded reproducing Warful Lord Sataniel with his prideful Lord Lucifer, he gave up in letting such an extremely powerful ability to stay active all the time. He will keep it permanently active at about 40% and using his remaining capabilities to utilize other abilities. And even if he activated the ability in full power while maintaining his ego, the limit will be about 90% from a self-analysis he had done. However, if it's Milim, it's an unparalleled power ability, but if it's Milim, she can control it. Such is Guy's confidence in her. And Velda too remembered the story she previously heard from Guy when she saw the current Milim. Milim didn't need to use ultimate skill because she possessed enormous energy surpassing awakened demon lord. If Milim could activate Warful Lord Sataniel, Velda thought that she couldn't imagine how high her strength would rise. Perhaps she might be able to embody a strength exceeding to even us the true dragons. She came to realize the truth. However, she thought that it was necessary to defeat Velda in front of her. Besides, if it was Milim, she believed that Milim could control Warful Lord Sataniel completely with her strong will. As for Milim, despite having intense conflicts, she understood that her current strength didn't reach Velda's. Therefore, she made the decision to pour her rage into Warful Lord Sataniel. As if he sensed the sign from Milim, Rudra, there's no time to play around, hurry up and finish it. So Velda shouted. However, the answer was, shut up, my opponent isn't so weak that I can win by going half-assed. You should understand that if you are my master, for you to say such foolish words. It seems you are not my master as I expected. However, I don't care. I am grateful that you gave me the chance to settle my fight with Guy. So be quiet. I'll do my best to thank you for that. If you understand, then don't order me around. Rudra straightforwardly rebuked Velda. There was only the matter to settle his fight with Guy in Rudra's mind. He was now enjoying his fight with Guy from the bottom of his heart and felt that Velda's words were nothing more than an hindrance. Milim's voice echoed when Velda frowned due to Rudra's response. Sorry to keep you waiting. This time, I will go all out for sure. Milim stood with bluish-white patterns that looked like dragon scales having emerged on her whole body. Enormous amount of aura gushed out from her body, which was neatly circulated and formed a defensive membrane to cope with every kind of attacks. The dragon pinches Milim Nava had now unleashed her true power.